We'll move now to item 16, renewal of the Yuba City Tourism Improvement District, and that is going to be presented by Mr. Ben Moody.
Good evening, Mayor, members of the City Council. The item before you tonight is regards of considering a resolution of intention to renew the Tourism Improvement District with the Yuba City Lodgers Association. So I'm here tonight to help present the item and speak on their behalf is Jacob Young. He's the current president of the Yuba City Lodging Association, and then Gina Reed with the consultant with Civitas that's helping them through the process for their 10-year renewal. So with that, I'll turn it over to Jacob.
Thank you, Ben, and thank you, Mayor, Vice Mayor, City Council, for having us here. I know we were able to submit our annual report back in September, being able to highlight what we did last year and what we're looking at doing this next year. Today, we're back specifically in regards to the TID renewal. So it was a 5-year initial term of levying the assessment. You obviously have the 10% TOT funds that come to the jurisdictional budget. And then this is for the 2% that is the supplemental assessment that the city collects and then pass throughs on to the Yuba City Lodging Association for the marketing efforts specifically. And so we are now before you today to start the process of doing a 10-year renewal as we are on the sunset of that 5-year term. And we want to move forward as the lodgers to move forward with extending that for an additional 10-year term as we are able to do so. So as you can see, just a couple talking points on that. There are currently 114 tourism improvement districts in California. When the YSLA was formed and the TID established, we were the 100th one representing 2 counties there. And so there are now currently 114. Overall, that has raised over $300 million specifically towards tourism promotion. And then the Yuba City TID was formed in 2017 and includes the cities of Yuba City, Marysville, Live Oak, Wheatland, and the unincorporated areas of Yuba and Sutter counties. And then as we are moving forward with the renewal, the services that the YSLA provides, like I said, it's all tourism marketing, but it's specifically marketing and sales programs, sports and outdoor recreation programs, transportation and visitor services programs used to increase demand for overnight tourism, therefore the mantra of the heads and beds. So obviously the intent would be, from the lodger's perspective, is the more that we can invest in marketing tourism in our area, the increase of tourism, increase of more room nights being booked, but also the trickle-down economics of that is more people buying gas at gas stations, going to our stores, going to the downtown area, and frequenting those business established as well. So the trickle-down economics is a huge benefit to our region. The estimated or the assessment rate, like I said, would be 2% of the rental room. So there is no added cost to the jurisdictions. It is onto the visitor themselves. They would be paying a 12% instead of 10% rate. So that 2% going to us, the 10% to the jurisdiction. The estimated annual budget would be $40,000, which when we went for on the initial 5-year term, the initial budget established was $250,000 with the hope that as this got going, we would see this effort grow and more revenues coming into the effort. So that would be about, if I'm doing my math correctly, about a 63% growth from the first years to where we are now looking at the years coming ahead. A big part of that too would obviously be adding on establishments. I know we have another one opening hopefully this year here in Yuba City, but also you have Hard Rock that joined in, even though they were not required to pay into the taxes. They self-assess to be a part of the effort and be a player at the table as well. So exciting to see the growth that has generated from that. So then lastly, the Yuba City Lodging Association will continue to serve as the owners association. And then as you see up here, include 4SS business owners and the representatives, 1 government rep from Yuba City, which is currently Ben Moody is serving in that role. And then 1 government rep from the other jurisdictions, we'll just leave it at that, which currently Brenda Stranix from the EDC is representing that role as well. So I want to keep it short and sweet. I'm going to turn it over to Gina to go over the legal aspect of as we're moving forward, the timeline, everything else, and then we'll be available to answer any questions. But I just thank you, Council, for your time today.
Awesome. Can everybody hear me okay?
Yes, we can.
Fabulous. Good evening, everybody. My name is Gina Reed. I am the Senior Project Manager at Civitas Advisors. We were the consultant that assisted with the formation of the TID back in 2017. And just as a sort of reminder, if you will, Civitas, we are the leading firm in helping cities and counties, not only in California, but all over the U.S., form all types of business improvement districts, primarily TIDs. So very excited to be here tonight. So as Jacob mentioned, I'll just quickly go over the steps to renew a tourism improvement district. I have been working with the Yuba City Lodging Association over the last several months on steps 1 through 3. So we have been doing hotel outreach and consensus building to talk to the lodging businesses about what the renewed district looks like. As Jacob just presented, there really aren't many changes to the district aside from the term. The law does allow on the initial term, you're allowed to do 5 years. On a renewal, you are allowed to do up to the 10 years. So that is what we are proposing. We have been in a petition drive over the last several months. We have met the legal requirement of collecting petitions from proposed businesses, which allows us to come and start the city council process. So this is the first of 3 stops at city council. So as mentioned tonight, we're asking for a resolution of intention to renew the district. Following this meeting, a notice will be mailed to all assessed businesses, letting them know of the next 2 public hearings. So the first one will be on February 15th. There's no action by council at that meeting. It is just to hear public testimony. And then finally on March 15th, we will hold a second public hearing. And assuming that there is no protest by the assessed businesses, council can at that meeting adopt a resolution of formation to renew the district. So aside from that, Jacob and I are here to answer any questions.
Ready, thank you. Is there any questions from the council? Okay. All right. Is there any questions or comments from the public? Any questions or comments from the public? How about online?
No public comment.
All right. Then I will bring it back to the council for action.
Through the mayor, I move that we adopt the resolution of intention to renew the Yuba City Tourism Improvement District.
I have a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
I have a second. All right. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed say nay. Ayes have it. Motion carries. Thank you very much.